When I first signed with Schalke 04 Esports as their head coach in 2019, I was very, very excited of what the project could grow into. At the time, we had a roster that was very much a contender for Worlds. And in that time, we had a lot of very great periods and some not so great ones. We started the spring split with, I think, a 7-2 record, and we're competing with G2 at the time for first place. In summer, we ended with one set away from the World Championships, which I think at the time was very heartbreaking considering how well we've played, making it to Greece and making it to a third place finish in summer. So the year was definitely a huge mix of up and downs. 2020 was a year where Schalke went into the year with a goal of developing talent and fielding both academy teams and LEC teams could compete. Again, it was, I would say, even a bigger mix of successes and defeats. We had a very disappointing spring split with a lot of roster shuffles, and the summer split, which started with a huge loss streak and ended with a huge win streak. Once again, in summer split, we were actually this time 2 games away from making the World Championships, which brought me to, I guess, 2 years of barely not making it and achieving what I think is the goal for the club. I thought that this year was a very big accomplishment for Schalke, and honestly a big accomplishment for me personally. Because whereas last year I think was really disappointing because it was a project that really aimed to go to the Worlds, this year was more about development. Taking this sort of project so close to such a goal, I think was very big. Schalke had to do a lot as far as building the right environment, building the right staff, the right structure, and I think we ended up doing a lot with it. And I think it was really amazing how the whole community came together for the Schalke Miracle Run and the crazy win streak that we ended up putting together. Schalke as a club, and me as kind of one of the heads of the competitive sides here, have made so much, I think, growth in the past year as far as what we put together, staff and how we handle our teams, and kind of ending with our Miracle Run in summer split, and I think showing that we can really put together strong performances in this environment. I've decided to re-sign for next year for the 2021 season. 2021 for Schalke is an ambitious project, and part of why I'm so excited to be a part of it and to re-sign for the 2021 season. We've come so close in the last 2 years to qualifying for the World Championships that I feel like we've learned so much as a staff and as an organization to put together a good practice environment and team culture to compete. Taking what has worked so well for us in the last summer split and in the past years, and building on top of that for this year is going to allow us to really compete for the actual top spots in the league. Thanks to everybody that's supported us over the last 2 years, especially, I would say, in this past season, and we really look forward to what we can do in 2021.